All right, we're gonna start first by asking all of you, have you ever had a family so excited on the phone that they're ready to come visit, they're excited to come tour your community, and then the day of the tour, they're nowhere to be found? No call, no show, silence. Has that ever happened to any of you? Yeah, me too. But here's what I discovered. Silence doesn't actually equate to disinterest. It more often than not simply just equates to fear, right? They're scared of what to walk into. They're scared of who they're meeting. They don't know where to park. Simple things like that keep folks from showing up. So when I was a sales director, I started sending one simple pre-tour reminder, one video. And this video allowed me to build trust with my prospects and families before they even showed up at our community. And I heard things like I've already heard here today, and those things were, wow, it feels like I already know you. It feels like I've met you before. And in reality, all I had done was sent a pre-tour reminder video. When people arrived at my community, they actually did arrive, which was a win. And secondly, our no-shows reduced by nearly 60%. Simply by sending a pre-tour reminder. And that's what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about how leveraging personalized video in your outreach helps you to build trust quicker, convert your prospects faster, and move them through the sales process. Okay, that type of connection that I just talked to you about doesn't happen by accident. It happens when we, as a sales team, remove the obstacles and the friction that keep families from feeling safe enough to move forward. I talk to sales teams week after week after week, and I hear the same exact challenges. They are struggling to schedule tours. You're experiencing those no-shows, driving move-ins faster. All of these challenges, right? But that doesn't actually equate to a marketing problem. This equates to a human problem. Our prospects want to connect with us. They want to build trust with us. They want to see you not as a salesperson, but instead as somebody that they can in fact trust to guide them through a really sensitive process. So what happens when we do build trust in this way? Let's talk about the impact. So this is one of my absolute favorite quotes. If you've heard me present, you've heard it a million times, and for that I'm sorry, but the quote is that video creates psychological proximity in the absence of physical proximity. So video allows us to build that connection quicker. And communities, many of you in this room, who are leveraging SalesMail and leveraging personalized video are seeing a 26% increase in email replies, 22% increase in your inquiry to tour, the 60% reduction in no-shows like we talked about, and 84% of SalesMail users say that it directly helps them increase occupancy. All right, let's look at what that looks like in real life. So the image on the left is the message that we all send, right? Hey, Bob, or Steve. Hey, Steve. We're excited for you to come tour. Looking forward to your visit. There's nothing wrong with that. It gets the job done. It's just a wall of text. So wouldn't it feel different to get a message from Kelly on the right that says, hey, Steve, I'm so excited for you to come tour our community today. When you arrive, you're gonna park at the villa entrance. I'm going to be there waiting for you, and we're gonna have an amazing visit of our community. The same exact message was delivered. It just feels entirely different. So when we show up in this way, we're able to still convey incredibly important, valuable, meaningful information. But I would argue that we are not selling apartments or square footage or just brick and mortar. We're selling peace of mind, and therefore, the way that we communicate with our prospects and families has got to actually create emotional safety, not just deliver them information. They can get it on their own, right? So let's talk about how this is possible. I know what you're all thinking. Christie, how is this possible? for every sales team to do every day at scale in a simple way. And that is why we are, in fact, the #1 personalized video tool, because it is so simple, right? You literally click the red button, you record your SalesMail, you share it, you see real-time results. That's it. Communication should not be complicated. So analytics, we all know, especially because we are in the sales performance category, we know that what gets measured gets improved, right? And so because SalesMail gives you those real-time analytics, you're able to use that to guide your follow-up and next steps. This is also not a set it and forget it tool. It's important that you all know that technology and tools don't build trust. People do. And that is why at SalesMail, we equip you with personalized onboarding, consistent strategy sessions, contests, coaching, support. The world is your oyster. And we do that because we know that confidence is contagious. And when you feel confident on video, your prospects feel confident about their decision. Okay, uniqueness. I am already running out of time, which is how fast Ed Talks work. But you all can see these testimonials for yourself. The biggest one I want to shout out is that one community sent out a pre-construction marketing video to a whole list, and they generated 30 $1,000 deposits. That is $30,000 in one video. So that will speak for itself, but it's most important for me that you all know. In senior living, every single message matters. But when that message is you, you will win every single time. I got 9 seconds left, and I appreciate y'all for having me.